Hey everybody, welcome to Crypto Gaga. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know it's been an absolute brutal last few days, and the market continues to be in deep fear as Bitcoin corrected over 45% over the last few weeks. Today's video, we'll be taking a closer look at a few possibilities on Bitcoin and something very interesting that I just discovered a short while ago. In some of the previous videos, we've actually seen some of these scenarios, and if you haven't already seen that, I would encourage you to please take a look at some of my previous videos on Bitcoin, where I discuss multiple scenarios on what could potentially play out for BTC. If you like the analysis, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification button so that every time I put out new content, you're updated about it in real time. On that note, let's deep dive in right away. In this chart, we compare something that happened with Ethereum back in 2019, and we see that here we made, this was not the cycle peak, but more like a local peak or a mid-cycle correction where we did like an A, B, C. Here we've discussed in some of the previous videos that this could be a running flat correction where you do something like an A, B goes higher than the previous peak here, and then the C wave has 5 subways down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is very similar to what Ethereum has done in the past, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now while the waves here are fairly clear after it's found, could BTC be doing something similar? It's highly likely that we could be doing something like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be the third wave. We come up for the fourth and go down for one more final fifth wave down. That is one possibility. As market participants, our number one objective is always to stay as objective as possible without any prior bias. So I actually took a fresh chart and I was like, where have I seen this pattern before? Where have I seen like a double peak before? Can we get some references? And that led me to this next chart, which is actually a comparison of the S&P 500 index. And this is the subprime crisis in the US, between 2007 to 2009. And it somehow has, a very similar vibe to the current Bitcoin crash. Just the sheer pace of this drop, has significant similarity. Now, mind you, this is actually a monthly chart, and this is literally a 2-year period. And for Bitcoin, it's just like a few weeks actually, because this is a 4-day chart. Because this peak was back in November, and right now we're in Jan. This could continue further, which means that there is a possibility that we take out the recent lows from the summer that we had. So the July lows could get taken out. So while the July lows currently are at about $30,000, there is every possibility that we go down lower. Let's also see if we can measure on how low this went and what will it mean in BTC's price terms. For that, first I just drew a quick channel just to give me reference points, and then I pull out a fib and I notice that this fits in perfectly. Okay, so this is the 0.1 fib right here. Let me see if I do a similar thing on Bitcoin. Where does the price take us? And the price goes to $27,214. Will it go there? I don't know. Can it go there? Absolutely possible. And I think as participants of the market, as students of the market, we've got to be prepared for all possibilities. This is one possibility that I think is very much on the table. I do want to take a look at the long-term chart that I always refer to on where we are in the cycle. And when I look at a price of 27,000, it marks absolute low end of the channel right here. I think it'll be a brilliant stacking up opportunity if we do get offered that opportunity of stacking up somewhere around the 27,000 region. And on that note, I want to thank you so very much for watching this video. I've kept it fairly quick and brief, just to give an update on what I noticed in the market. I do see this as a possibility playing out. And as far as the alts go, if Bitcoin were to correct, and let's measure this is probably another about 25% down. Let's see. Yeah, so if Bitcoin were to correct another 25% from the current levels over the next few weeks or months, alts are likely to correct a lot more. And I also noticed the Bitcoin dominance is actually going up. So while it had bottomed out around somewhere around 39%, with the recent drop, the Bitcoin dominance is going up, which means that the alts are correcting faster and a lot harder than Bitcoin. And I do believe that if the correction continues down to the 27,000, 28,000 levels, there's a very high chance that Bitcoin dominance shoots up even further as we go along, because the alts would probably bleed a lot more than Bitcoin. Well, on that note, thank you so very much for joining in. I hope you find this analysis useful and objective. If you have any feedback for me, please do leave me a comment and tell me what you think about this. If you could, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, this is Crypto Gaga signing off. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Stay safe.